Hey everyone, Barry here from TGS with another ATS live stream. We're gonna do some long haul trucking, chill out on the road, number 64 with Knite.
Hello.
We'll go ahead, zoom to the intro, get into it. Second time playing this on the custom PC. You'll notice I got around to messing with my FOV and stuff, so it doesn't feel like we're pressing our head against the wheel anymore. But yeah, let's go through it real quick, schedule up. It's the first stream of the day, running 15 late because I had some stuff to deal with earlier, but we'll just push everything 15 minutes or whatever it may be. So we'll aim for 1:45 to 2:45, sorry, 3:45 on this. 2 hours, not one. And then 4:15 for RS2 Vietnam. Then tomorrow we got Hell Loose, Ground Branch, headliners, more Saturday, more Sunday. Usually on stream Sundays, but I'm making up something from last week so Cap can make it. So I think I canceled like 5 streams last week feeling like crap, so gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I got to make some money. I checked my overall truck off stream. I hopped on to do the full settings and customize my truck and everything. Check every little detail. Found out I'm actually negative in the game, which is not surprising, but we gotta work on getting that to a positive. Thankfully, the other drivers we hired are carrying the company with their profit. Kind of said it, like, subbing, subscription. There's not much else to it. Did watch a new Fallout episode yesterday. Thursday, there's not much to it on that end. Do got Cheapers Creepers 2 tomorrow night. They should add that vehicle in this game as a mod. Still waiting on that car pack they're gonna do. A road trip in.
I think it'll be like another. It might be this year, but I don't know.
And we got Illinois and British Columbia too, so a lot going on. Pull myself in the game in a sec here. I just wanted to make sure we were good to go. Yeah, let me think. Did I change anything on my truck? Yeah, I added a can of Coke in one of the drink slots, but you guys can't see it anyway because it's blocked. Yeah, nothing really else changed in my truck. I kind of kept a lot of stuff. I did add beacons finally. Updated some lighting on my trailer, but that's about it.
I'm on down to Forchon.
Look at the map, see where you're at. So I gotta go left and left there. Let me close that out. We'll just use the... Is this the right turn? Yeah.
What? Bro, you're in LA.
I'm not. I'm right here.
Are you not?
I see your name on the road.
Map didn't update. What?
Yeah, I'm driving to you from LA, man. I'll be there at the end of the stream. We should totally do a trip like that sometime, like go from here to like Washington or something. I don't know how long that would take, but... Where you at? There you go.
Okay. Grab a job.
Wrong one. Cargo market. Best paying one's taking us up to Little Rock, Arkansas, 51K, 500 mile. Another one just in Louisiana for 20K.
And grab the stumper.
Woo! 2,300 miles for a wheel loader to Oregon. Which stumper? There's 2 of them. I'm guessing the
Highest paying one.
Alright. Alright, I gotta turn around. I'll wait for you up in the intersection. Those who tune in, I'm playing on ultra wide, so you won't see as much as you used to see. But give or take, because we mess with the FOV and stuff. I heard that.
That was just me locking my chair.
Thought I heard a honk in the background in the game. And that. I was like, oh. Gas do I got? Kind of stopping again. Oh no, it's only repair. Okay. Making a right on this next road coming up.
Like 3 truck lengths behind you. You can probably turn down the sensitivity for your camera automatically moving when you steer.
I can take a look. Grab the cargo and then quick peek at the setting. Trying to change all the settings that I remember from my laptop, but no, stream's not hearing background noise, but I don't know if you are.
I don't hear it.
Clunking around, right? Okay. It's on my Discord mic flagging. I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize how tight an end of this was. I was looking at the spot. I was going to make a UE and back in, so I have it out my left window. I don't care if I tap the trailer, that's why I went nice and slow. You want to back in first or you're...
Yeah, alright.
Shout out to Nando. What's up, Nando?
Nando.
I watched part of Xbox Games Direct while I was watching lunch. I saw Forza. I didn't see Fable 2026. I may or may not get Fable, we'll see. I thought there was a 007 game too that was coming out. I used to like those games back in the day, but they kind of died off. Feels like after
Do you remember the Spy Hunter game from like I want to say '09? It was like 3D and pretty interesting. I don't remember what console it was on.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played it or heard of it.
Spy Hunter was a classic top-down 2D game. Is this an oversized load? Technically, yes.
That was a horrible back end by me, but I'll just accept it. Second time playing on this monitor. It's been like a month since I played it. It was back in New Year's or something. Plus we messed with my FOV. I think I have to hang it right there. What's that so where's that setting you mentioned?
Here, are you loaded?
Yeah. I thought so. Good shit. Ah, shit. Thought there was a feature where I could auto load when I pull in the spot.
You have to turn the truck off.
Gotcha. I don't remember if that setting was on or off last time we played on the laptop, so and I installed it.
I don't remember what the steer look feature is called.
Probably
It's
under
probably under gameplay.
under control. Probably right. Steering camera rotation. Is that 100%? So
Put down to
bottom.
50.
Alright. We're gonna head out on this trip. Real quick, see what Nando's saying. Yeah, I saw that comes out in May. Glad Babel's gonna decide to keep with GTA, or compete with GTA at that point. They're gonna aim for fall. Good luck. Rumors that a Fallout remaster is coming for 3 in New Vegas, but I don't know if that's people making it up or if they're actually gonna do it at the end of season 2. But I can promise you, if it comes out, that's what I'm doing after Spider-Man remaster. Game's actually pretty good. It's probably the best Marvel game I ever played. I've only
I
played a
got
limited few.
spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, and they go riding merrily along. They sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Beautiful.
Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell.
It's a good time to ask Nando if he could hear us both clearly over the trucks driving. I've already tuned it for most games, but after my mic issue from last week, I have not tested how the audio is in this game. But I did mess with the dB limiters and stuff, so the game shouldn't be louder than me. Or Knight for that matter. F3, see how far we got, 536 miles.
Yeah, there's a gas station here. Gonna pull in and get some go-go juice.
Gonna cost a pretty penny. Made it to almost back, half a mil from where I was. Was that like 100 or 200K? They're trying to reset my truck and start over. For the 100th time. Alright. Apparently I'm blind. I couldn't see on the other side of your truck from the angle I was that there was a car parked there. Is that parked there or were they driving?
Parked where? What are you talking about?
There was a car back there.
Okay, this guy's just gonna wait, so whatever.
Oh, it's moving. What the hell? Where the fuck did they come from?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna go for the intersection. But back there, I followed you out that exit, but I was slightly to your left behind you. And out of nowhere, when making the right turn, there was just a car there. I did not see them. At all. Was there a car there when you pulled up?
I don't know where there is.
When you were exiting the gas station parking lot. When you're making that right.
Where?
You was just there. I followed you out that exit.
That's so unhelpful. Very descriptive.
Well, the car was would have been either behind you or on your right when you exited that lot. Literally right as we're exiting the gas station. That was random as hell. I made a right turn and I just get a thud and I was like, did I hit you? And then I look in the mirror and there's a fucking random SUV there. Didn't look like it didn't have anybody in the driver's seat either. But then I swear I saw it moving in the back mirror. I'd hope that didn't spawn in like that. Just gotta get out of here because now they're gonna call a popo on me for hit and run. Get me out of Louisiana. Help me get to Houston town. Words are probably wrong, but I remember that Elvis song. Hey, like my Goodyear blimp, Nanda? I was wondering what the car was in the Horizon 6 images that they leaked. Toyota supercar. Probably get one in the game, but I probably won't use it much. I just want my Ferrari Dino.
seam on that bridge.
Oh yeah, I just felt that. We're just gonna be blocked in. Just gonna turn on the autopilot, 70, and just sit by him. Actually, I forgot I said the 3 truck lengths. Blow me down. What do you set yours to? Like,
I think I have it on middle.
alright. Stop somewhere or something, I'll mess with my windows and my sensor. I got my Jakes on to answer chat, but they're really quiet on this truck, unfortunately. I had a truck in the older streams. Was in a Western or something. Had that manual truck that had some amazing Jakes, not Drakes, geez. And had some amazing Drakes. But yeah, the Jakes were awesome. This truck's Jakes, that's right there's your Jakes. That's it, legit. Very non-exciting. Eventually I'll buy a new truck, but comfy in this, so chilling. Yeah, I can kind of cry over the Jakes as well to chat. Otherwise, the truck's great, so.
Yeah, you only get in the vanilla game the loud Jakes with the W900. Even the Pete's are pretty lame sounding.
I definitely want a manual truck again with Jakes. Old school truck. I don't know what DLCs I have for trucks that they added. I have a few. Love the sound of Jakes myself. Real life, I'd live near a trucking route. So I have a bunch of trucks going by day and night on the main road near me, and sometimes I hear the Jakes going off. You're like, woo! Yeah. And they're just bouncing off all the houses. It sounds awesome. go 70, yeah. Up to my speed.
Yeah, the resolution and detail you're running now, you have no excuse to not read those signs.
Chat. Of course, this car got over and activated my braking system. Damn caddy, get out of here. And he got back over after he did that to me.
Brake checking you.
Experience, because on that gaming laptop I was getting like, I wasn't even getting 60 FPS. I was in like the 40 range on like low quality reflections and all this stuff. By the end of the day I was also almost on low for everything. With VSync on. When I turned it off it sucked. I left it off because after a while it was better, but I'm talking like 10 frames difference, still being sub 60 and having screen tearing while you turn it. Press this on 2K maxed out, getting 140 FPS. Not 150. I tried playing this game one time when I was really stupid about it and tried like playing in like 4K. Streaming 1080 through a 2080. And then the stream would stutter every once in a while or something. Computer was stroking out. How'd I get behind that guy?
65 mile an hour turn? Jesus.
Yeah, I was starting to take the turn at about 70, but on a racing angle. Even following a line to keep me steady, that was still sketchy. Just gotta pretend it's Forza Horizon, man.
Yeah, once we get the Viper.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. As long as it doesn't handle like that SRT 10 one.
I really don't know what they're gonna do. Like, I can't imagine that they're gonna run the road trip stuff in the same module as trucking, because every vehicle in the game is technically a truck. So I'd be surprised if they managed to get two physics models into the same module.
That'd be kind of random. You can play online, you know, pass people who are actually trucking in your Viper. Cut them off, do a brake check.
Just blow the doors off at 200 miles an hour.
And so, Chad, this is my only actual truck for me in this game. But put it this way, I may have a lot of streams of it, but majority of those were on a Saturday night. Maybe a few too drinky poos, and my truck would roll over, and yeah, we lost probably millions of dollars.
Blame it on the truck.
Yeah, it's the truck's fault,
My
man.
truck
Not
would
mine.
roll over.
Wasn't the whiskey's fault? It was the truck.
Why are you speeding, man?
So I'm gonna get out of Louisiana. Look at this guy in the left lane just blocking the entire road. Got a light, slow down. I have two other trucks. I think one of them's a Volvo, the other one I don't remember. We got them used to give them to drivers we hired. I went through all that off stream, but it took me like an hour. But I have two drivers, two cheap trucks we found that were good enough. They're still holding up, so I don't have to touch them up or nothing.
The drivers will keep them maintained for you.
Alright. Or if we had to. Remember we added it like a bunch of streams back, but I never really monitored it. Kinda just played the game and hoped they made me some money.
All my drivers run bobtail, so they can take whatever trailers.
Eventually I might have to hire some other driver. I think I have 2 spots open. The LA garage. I also need to buy another garage.
And move your headquarters out of California. Why is this guy going so slow? Oh my god, I rear-ended him! Mother... Get out of the way.
See him going around him in the rear view. First we got another red light.
He started driving and he just hit the brakes.
Messing with my windows real quick, we're at the light. Should make my truck a lot louder.
You gotta turn your beacons on, man. You got an oversized load.
Yeah, what button we mapped it to? I think hold Y.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the hazards on Y. I had to remap the entire wheel. I don't know if that'll make us impossible to hear because the game's a lot louder, but you can let me know in chat. You can always just close the windows or turn the game down. Usually I wrap the windows open.
The only modern Jakes I actually like are on the 2014 Volvo VNL. They sound pretty cool.
Probably have to look it up to know.
It's like a low growling. Not quite like the W900, but it's cooler sounding than any of the other modern trucks. Most of which you can't even hear.
Hey, yo, you for real, bro? Stop at Dream Burger real quick.
Welcome to Dream Burger, home of the Dream Burger.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Even though it's not the same. That's such a stupid movie. I should watch it again sometime.
Keenan still does stuff. I don't know about the other guy.
Was it Kel?
Yeah.
Thought so, but I wasn't sure.
I love orange soda. I do.
Sound good over the game, so just wanted to make sure. Think I was gonna crash.
About you screwing up the traffic for me.
So I had to flex the truck, man. It needs to stretch some time. Wonder if we're still in Louisiana.
So
yeah. highways here. Can we just get a fluid interstate without red lights?
Whoa! Bruh. That Mustang just ran the red.
You need me to wait?
I'm good. I'm gonna run it too. That was crazy. I was just watching his brake lights, waiting for him to do it. Dude, just burned the light.
Is that USC in the rear view? I was just shoulder riding with my hazards on. Stop sign. Oh, that's right. Is that me or are my eyes getting wet from the rain through the window?
What?
The left side of my screen. I had the window open. I guess that's supposed to be on the exterior, but the window open. Looks like it's inside the truck. The drops going along the window. Threw me off. I thought it was actually spraying inside. Like they were trying to make that happen. But I think it's just because the window is open. It looks that way.
It goes a little bit above the glass.
Stop. I want to check that setting for the length system. you can stream 30, 440, 1440, but I don't know who the hell would want to watch it. Kind of stuck to the standard. Probably would look good on modern day phones and stuff. I forgot my tires are getting worn. Because I just replaced them like 2 streams ago or something, whenever that was. 2-3 streams ago, and yeah. I was used to them working quickly there. They were not working. They were... Nope. You're gonna crash today, boy.
Bro, that's the turn light.
Man, you just saw me.
You weren't in a lane. Now you've got the whole intersection blocked up.
When I get out of that spot, but yeah. Probably should remember that the traffic in this game, it's wrong. As much
You
as
also
wrong.
have one of your drive axles is on super singles instead of doubles.
Should have. We can stop in the next service area.
Don't do it when we have a load.
Alright. There's one near here. Let's drop it off and go do that real quick.
You're gonna
that
want
was
left lane.
illegal maneuver in real life, but real life people probably would have saw me move and then preferably not hit me. But in the game, they don't give a crap. They didn't see me at all. So. Dumb mistake. Thankfully, it's a video game. Real life, that would have sucked. You know, you're getting in troubles for doing something like that. Probably lose your job. They'd be like, why the fuck you passing in the shoulder on a red?
Running the light. Hitting somebody.
You're gonna have a CDL after that. Imagine the game just
That's
stops.
what they call
It's like
preventable.
CDL taken away. This driver can no longer drive trucks.
What the heck is this car? A Jaguar? I don't think I've ever seen that SUV before. Ooh, come on, man.
All the way to the left? Yeah.
What?
Which SUV?
Oh, he was ahead of me.
Okay. The guy just was trying to block me the whole time. Had to maneuver behind. Server, get me clerk. Probably know that was an Insurgency Sandstorm quote. But people don't wonder where the hell I came up with that. It's also a niche video game, so a lot of people probably don't even know it exists. We'll be on a niche video game after this in RS2 Vietnam. That'll be my first time playing it on this PC. I think it was the first game I tested first got it, just to get it up and running. And then I got motion sickness because I was going from a 15-inch laptop to a 39-inch ultra-wide ultra-curve. I just remember getting sick and just feeling it for like an hour or two. Just like, oh shit. And then next day I hopped into Spider-Man and I felt fine. It was just short-lived. It is from what, like 2017 or something? Actually, isn't it older than that? Okay. Secret road?
Yep.
Alright. I see it on the map. Must have been here. The road is just pointless. Fuck this Mustang. Go, truck, go. Don't let him. Okay, he stopped like a mile away. He saw me. He was a nice driver. He was like, I'm gonna let this trucker out.
I gotta back it into this bay.
Soon. A similar situation. Right there. Back out and go around the other way so I can back in on my left. I'm doing it blind. Will the gate open for me if I'm backing up to it?
Probably.
Negative. Okay. Let's wrap around.
Why am I not moving? What's going on? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. I was fine on my end.
My truck just didn't want to move. It was weird.
You working now or?
Yeah.
You got engine light on?
No. It might have just been because of something dragging somewhere.
Let's tap that a little
Here it goes again. What is this doing? What is the problem? What? I don't understand.
Excellent.
Move, you piece of shit. What the fuck is this thing's problem?
You're in manual mode, right?
No, I'm in... I have it in automatic because this truck's in automatic. That was weird. I had to brake boost to get it moving.
Straighten my wheel before moving forward, and I should probably pull my head in the fucking camera. Alright. Had a little list of things that I wanted to do once we got here. First, assists. Alright, here, when enable the cruise control automatically adjust the speed to maintain a safe following distance. They got 20 meters, 30, and 40. Basically 65 feet, 100 feet, 130 feet.
I'm on whatever the middle one is, I think.
Did that. I'll tab over to OBS real quick. Huh. I thought the game looked wider on stream than it normally should, but it is right. I guess you guys see more than I thought for this game. I can see, okay. It's like these are well within the screen limit. The screen limit's like over here somewhere. Stream. You guys won't see left of that. Stream's like 10-second delayed. Yeah, I can see what I was doing there. Now, should check if we got a.
Yeah, there's a service center.
I see.
Nearby.
See if we gotta fix my truck. I did mess with a few things on my truck off stream, so maybe it did something, but I try to leave a lot of it alone. It's mostly little things like adding the beacons that I always should have had. I think I touched my wheels. Go find it. Just turned red when I made it. I guess they all stopped. Did you get hit, or is that you just whipping the wheel?
I can hit my trailer.
That's what I was afraid of, but I just went for it.
I figured he would sit still since you cut him off. I swear they get more unpredictable every update.
It makes it realistic. I see people do wild shit in the trucks on the highway. Traveling around town, I'm like, really, dude? I'll like cut them off, like give them like an inch. What are you doing, bro? I go to my way to be nice to trucks these days after playing these games. I'll like make sure I get a bunch of car length, truck lengths in front of it before I get over it. At least a truck length or two, depending on what's ahead. If it's wide open, I'll, you know, leave like 3. Living in the city, usually don't get that many truck lengths in traffic. Alright, we're gonna, let me just check service, see what my numbers look like. Yeah, the tires are brand new, they're already at 12%. I feel like I already feel I'm getting slippery in the rain. Trailer, who gives a shit? Not gonna repair it even at 100% damage. Nowhere near it, but if it ever gets it. So, were you talking about my truck or my trailer with the wheels?
Your truck.
The 48
so your front drive axle is on singles.
Should I have the medium 6x4 SBA? I thought that's the one we had. I didn't touch any of these.
Look, go to the second to last tab and then click on your front drive axle.
Got shadow wide rims. That's up cover.
Right. second to last drive, your front drive axle, the middle axle, not the front axle.
Unselect this.
You can use right click to drag the camera.
Oh, okay. Got Vortex wide tires and I got shadow wide rim.
But not a wide rim.
Just do shadow. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, I think I was trying to match all the rims on the truck. I assumed, I guess because the front, yeah, the front shadow wide. Back, that's why I fucked up.
Make sure you got matching tires.
Back in, double check. Goodyears. What do I have on the back ones? I got Vortexes on the back. I got Vortexes on both backs and my Goodyears on the front.
You can get Goodyears on the backs.
Are they as good?
Tires all have the same performance stats.
Okay, I thought because they were more money they'd be better, so that's why I just went with them.
Only ETS has actual tire performance metrics.
I got you. I keep
The only
forgetting it's like
difference
a cart.
What?
I keep forgetting when you go in here, it's like a shopping cart. Like you have to select everything, then you confirm order. You don't click once and then buy, and then it kicks you out. Like a shopping cart up in here. Everything else is good. Did I do anything in my trailer? That looks good.
You're fine. When you have Vortex tires on the trailer, there are Goodyear and Michelin for the trailers if you want them.
Gotta back up to get it to trigger again. I'll just match it all up. Probably doesn't really matter, but
I just don't like the way the stock game tires look because they're legally distinct, unbranded.
Gotcha.
I think I have Michelin's on this trailer.
Give me a
Other
refund.
Goodyears.
I got the Goodyear blimp, so I gotta rep the company. Alright, there we go. I guess they buy your tires back if they're in good condition. Give me like $4 grand back in refund.
It doesn't count condition when you change tires or other components. It just gives you a price differential. I don't know why the Goodyears would have been cheaper than the Vortex.
No idea. A lot of games will be, oh, the more expensive one's better, so I instinctively was like, alright, that's the most expensive one, just buy that. I guess I'll pull over up here and look for a job. I think we covered everything I was trying to do while we stopped. Stop right here. Yeah, real quick, because someone did ask about what trucks I have. Show it for like 2 seconds. Do have an International and a Volvo. Just see, I'm this dude right here. But I'm negative $17,000 profit per day because I do get strung too much and crashes this truck. These guys are making some money in these, but they're not making enough, so I think we're still deficit. Little rock, where are we going? Woo! What's the stream clock? We're aiming for 2 hours from when we started. We're about an hour to go. Something like 600 miles would be optimal. We can try 800 miles if we go over by a little bit. It's not the end of the world. It's a forage harvester going all the way to Roswell.
I don't want to go to New Mexico.
We can do the fertilizer going to Fort where? It's a shorter job. You probably do 2 short jobs then. Let me check page 2. Got a job going up to Missouri. Another one in Houston. You can go to Iowa, to Waterloo, go harvesting. Stream's like a tiny bit delayed, so we'll see it.
Let's just go to Iowa. You got your beacons on for, man.
I'm just used to repping them in SnowRunner.
You only run them when you're loaded.
I just like to show them off, man.
I wish they'd give us some modern beacon designs, like light bars. They have them in Euro Truck. I don't know why we don't have them in this. And like, for whatever reason, the Volvo, the 2014 VNL, is the only truck in this game that has a light bar on its roof. You can't put extra forward lighting on anything aside from that.
Very random. Man, my window's closed.
Yeah, when you go into the service stations, it resets the truck.
Up here. We're gonna red light. I'll do it real quick.
Is it gonna snow tonight? Or is it gonna snow this weekend?
The weekend, we're supposed to get like up to a foot or some crap.
Man.
Yeah, I'm not excited for it either. Thought about buying one of these shovels they have nowadays, where it's like a shovel, but it's like electric motor powered, and you just push it down the sidewalk and it just blows it out in the air to the side. Instead of paying like $1,000 for one of those good ones, just a shovel for like $100.
What you got to do is get a ride-on like bulldozer, like one of those small ones
For kids?
Yeah, like the ones that are actually built to do work. They'll be legit.
Go down the sidewalk.
Yeah, get your neighbors to pay you for clearing their sidewalk.
Oh, what the hell do you stop for?
Is it a yellow light? They love doing that. Oh no, he just slammed on the brakes for no reason.
I disposed of them. They already damaged my damn truck. Come on, pass. Thank you.
As long as you don't have a check engine light.
Nah. Like the second turn yellow, even though I had like 5 car lengths, he just slammed the brake.
Falling too close, man.
I think we deserve to push him all the way.
You should be able to see tires on tarmac.
Can't. should
Yeah,
be
but
happening?
big rig
though?
has a
Check in
55-foot
land.
turning radius. God, I wish Valve would get around to releasing the new Steam controller so I can dump my stupid Elite Series 2. It's awful stick drift and degloving rubber. Bro, it's terrible. I had to cut a bunch of the rubber off because it was like really bubbling and pinching my hand where it was coming apart at the seams.
On the actual controller or on the?
Yeah.
I don't have that issue, but
And I've used it for like 2,000 hours between SnowRunner, Riders Republic, and Steep. Like, for how much it costs, it's unacceptable that it's falling apart like that.
I get what you mean. I replaced one already through warranties. I get it.
Yeah. By the time mine was going bad, it was out of warranty. Microsoft wouldn't do anything about it.
On my second one. Second one's going fine, but I don't think I'd buy another one. I don't know if I can use a Steam controller for Xbox console, so that's a problem.
No, you can't. I don't think anyway.
Master got like a scuff controller or something. That's a lot better than the one he had.
If you can get something that has either TMR or Hall effect sticks, that would be ideal because you don't get stick drift with those.
I also don't play shooter games with it as often, so I don't know if I need like a hardcore controller. I think Space
My thing
Marine 2 is
is-
the only shooter game we play on console.
You know, like, you don't want stick drift in anything because in SnowRunner, whenever I use a crane, I have to constantly fight the stick drift to make it stop either making the noise or just moving minutely. And on the map, it goes crazy and will just like move by itself. So annoying.
Thankfully I don't have that yet. Just gotta drop it a few more times.
My wired 360 controller took forever to get stick drift, but it eventually did. It was very aggressive.
I have a few bad controllers. My Series 1 Elite controller has problems. I just kept it. But it's not good. I think the ARGB button's broken or something. It's
Yeah,
because
the
of Dead by
bumper-
Daylight.
I think both bumpers on mine went bad because Riders Republic had a bunch of inputs that are on the bumpers. You had to spam a bunch. Like, I don't know how that's a failure point on a controller that costs $170 or $200. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I get it. Now that I got this new setup, I gotta try out BeamNG. They have those maps where you're on like the mountain roads and you drive the bus. Gotta get around the cars. Try not to fall off the cliff.
Beam's really unforgiving. Like, you clip anything, you could end up ripping a wheel off your car. Not an exaggeration either.
Looks like it'd be fun though. Does it have like an
I think they
actual
finally...
story or something? Does it have like a racing story
Nah.
or something, or it's just like free for all?
There are like a series of missions that you can do, but there's no story.
I got you. Not like no Forza or something, or Dirt.
No. I don't see why driving games need to have a story.
I get it. I just wasn't sure. Kind of glad it doesn't.
what I hate about the modern Need for Speed games, aside from the fact that they're modern Need for Speed games. The only story in any classic Need for Speed that was good was the Factory Driver campaign and Porsche Unleashed. Like that was barely a story.
I want to play those old Need for Speed someday. Stand by and Road and Track presents Need for Speed PS1.
Now, if you get the first Need for Speed, you've got to get the 3DO version and see if you can get it to run in an emulator. Because the 3DO version had higher fidelity graphics than any other driving game at that time. And the other versions of the first Need for Speed were also dumbed down graphics-wise.
I can take a look. No rush to start a new series yet.
Oh, gotta get on the second. Damn, cut across from the entrance to the exit.
I don't know what button I have for that.
I usually put my push to talk for in-game on caps lock. Oh god, what's going on here? I've never seen one of these on an exit.
Damn. How'd he crash into a barrier that shouldn't have been there?
He was probably speeding. You want to go to Cafe Wonder, man?
Oh yeah. Almost midnight. We got a long way to go. Grab that espresso and a panini.
It's dark. We're wearing sunglasses, and it's 800 miles to Chicago.
They're gonna let us tin our trucks, man.
I don't think DOT lets you do that.
I've definitely seen trucks tinted out before, but not all the time. Maybe like you're from the south or the desert or something. I'm sure in our state they don't allow it,
DOT is federal.
but I got you. I thought you were talking about our state's DOT. I know each state got a different law. I guess for trucking they probably have separate law.
Each state does have its own individual trucking laws and weight restrictions, but there's a federal bureau that handles interstate commerce and regulation.
Gotcha.
3-axle trailer. And if you want maximum performance out of the truck in this game without getting the stupid 1,000 horsepower mod engines, then you basically just run a 625 horsepower day cab W900.
I'll throw a W12 with a Bugatti in it.
Not enough torque. I'm serious. These turbo diesels put out like 1,500 horsepower or pound-feet. Actually, I think they're like 2,000 newton meters or something.
Why is this guy stuck? Okay, let's look like he was stopped up here. I don't think my dog likes
Everyone was speeding through that curve back there.
Yeah, that's why I was hauling. Then I
The
realized
truck in the right lane was doing 55. I was like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that's why I was trucking. Then I realized that now that I gotta slow down. To answer chat, ATS coming to console. I'm pretty sure I saw on the Xbox store truck sim.
They are, yeah, they just come on the console at some point. I don't know, maybe in the next year or two.
Yeah, I don't expect it right away. Wonder if they're gonna do cross play.
I would expect so.
So I don't plan to switch, so don't worry, but wonder. I would never switch as a console. I would switch to Xbox PC if I had cross progression and everything, and it was the same thing. I did that for Ready or Not. It runs exactly the same. And then I get my achievements, because I'm an achievement hunter.
Well, I'll bet it runs better on your new computer than it would on Xbox.
Oh yeah, for sure. Game I guarantee I'll get on Xbox is probably GTA 6 because they haven't announced it for PC yet anyway. You know you're
It'll
gonna
be
wait a
8 months to a
year.
year for that.
I read online though, if I go on a console, I'll beat the story and stuff and then play online on there, and then after a year, I should be able to transfer over for that temporary window that they'll allow you. Tried to do that recently, but they don't allow it since long ago, but it should allow you to transfer.
Did they give you a compensation for your PC character?
I don't think I heard back yet.
They're pretty fast. When did you put that ticket in?
I don't know, maybe it's in my spam folder. All the way back to last time we talked about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
I
should
missed
check
the
on the
email.
website. I'll bet you have a response.
Yeah, it slipped my mind because I just never get hype about GTA 5. So GTA out. At least for 5.
It's because you ain't played online with me on PC yet. Get up to some shenanigans.
That's pretty much all we do. Just mess around. Once a year. I've been content with that for a few years now.
One of my buddies and I were doing some goofy stuff with the new cargo lift helicopter. He picked up my Torador because you can get a missile jammer on that helicopter now. We were just flying around and I was missiling people that were trying to attack us. Also, there's that AA trailer.
Yeah, I never got it.
What was on it? It was just blasting people.
Yeah, Now you're those people online that randomly kill me while I'm out just
Nah, we don't do stuff like that. But like if we see somebody, if we get attacked, we'll start just focusing them until they leave.
And we do role play a lot. Some people play along, some don't, and it starts a war.
Occasionally I'll sit by one of the drug dealers in my undercover car with a money out of sight. I see somebody roll up to them, sell them drugs, put the sirens on, pull up, stun them.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like something I would be doing.
Drive through a war with a missile jammer bike, try to pull aggro.
My auto, my lane assist is trying to murder me into the guardrail right now. Alright, it just let go. Got traffic up here.
Drop down to a 60 and these guys don't know how to do smooth speed transitions.
And I just realized what I'm missing. My left. It's called paddle shift. Used to be the high, the manual high beam. Yeah, I just realized I don't have it all. How was that guy carrying? Is that like a cross on the back of that?
That's a,
Got a funeral going on?
no, it's like a gravel tipper.
From a distance, I was kind of wondering what the hell, what was going on that truck. But I got you. Yeah, it was like a coffin
Snipe
from a
bumps.
distance. They're hauling the whale. TV show, movie. I never seen it to know. Making a bad joke. Alright, game, stop trying to murder me. Lane assist. Chill, bro. Shit. Randomly, they'll just start yanking me towards the guardrail. Now it's back to being good. We gotta get off here. One of these exits. Here it goes again, it's yanking to my left. If I let go of the wheel, that's how much it's turning. Now the wheel's trying to pull me to the right. Go to my settings real quick. Where would it be? Just be under high beam or something? High beam headlights is the holding the button.
It's, light horn.
I don't know why it's on J, but yet. Yep, there we go. Probably J by default. I knew there was one thing in my controls on my wheel that I didn't do, that I was missing, and that was it. That was 3 weeks ago before I went on a vacation for a week, so I completely forgot. Miles to go. About a half hour on the stream, but obviously we'll finish this out even if we go over. Then we gotta get ready to go to the jungle.
Dude, you gotta see Primitive Word.
Actually, I think I'm on my own next Friday. And I was trying to think of what to watch next Friday. There's your answer. So I'm on my own, I just watch the movie and chill out. So we can watch Jeepers Creepers too, because I've been meaning to for a long time, and then Copland on Saturday. I've never seen Copland, so I'll never say good. Like all the people you'd expect from a mafia movie, but in a cop movie. Ran out of trucking movies. Smoking Bandit series, you got Convoy.
Highballin'.
Yeah, I've seen Highballin'.
I think there's one called Black Dog with Sylvester Stallone. Might be the name of it. You can just Google Sylvester Stallone truck movie.
Take a look right after this. But I gotta keep the sticky pad handy.
See you blocked in back there by a Prius.
Yeah. Old me would have passed on the shoulder, but I just been impatient here. Like I said, yeah, most of our streams are after a few drinky booths. That just makes you a little bit more wild on the road, especially in a video game. I probably would have like $3 million if I didn't crash all this time though. Were they entertaining? Yes. Was it worth it financially? No. We got some great clips though. I had to try and do an ATS montage at some point. I had 400 gigs of fucking PC clips that I pulled off my gaming laptop. Like, no wonder my internal drive was so full. Since I don't use it anymore, I repurpose the external SSD for TGS stuff. So now I got like 500 gigs of just clips and screenshots and waiting. Our next video is the Battlefield one, because Battlefield does pretty well on this channel and stuff, even though it's supposedly dying. I guess that makes sense with how they're slacking on maps. I really didn't like 2042, but enjoyed 6. pass. Cutting you off,
Are you
boy.
just gonna pull out in front of me? All right.
I should have probably kept a roll there. 'Cause even I was kind of concerned with how slow I was accelerating out of that. That was not my intention to cut you off that badly. I like this truck, but it definitely feels sluggish on the initial acceleration.
I feel like you're not using the most powerful engine or something.
I think I have like the second best, because if I try to use the best, it complains about something with my layout or something.
There's no reason not to use the most powerful engine.
Yeah, check again next time we see a stop. Tesla truck, man.
Probably never.
I don't even know if they actually have those on the road yet or what.
I'll be interested to see if Edison somehow swings a deal with SCS or SnowRunner. They have a mod for ATS, but Edison is a Canadian manufacturer that does vocational trucks. And they're doing like, oh man, I gotta get over. They're doing hybrid trucks with diesel generators and electric axles. Like the way the trains are.
Yeah,
it's crazy to me that nobody's been doing that for the trucking industry, considering that technology is literally over 100 years old.
I probably didn't want to spend the money on R&D.
That's the thing, it's already been done.
I don't know, man.
Like, trains have been using that tech since literally the 1920s.
I get what you're saying. I feel like they're all just not trying to spend the money. So working into their own design.
I don't know, the trucking industry is weird. You got Tesla being stupid, trying to implement fully electric trucks. It's never going to work for any long distance trucking.
You'll be stopping every once in a while. You can fit a lot of batteries in a truck, but at the same time, hauling that much weight.
That's the thing. Towing absolutely murders electric efficiency. Like I saw some company was trying to be clever and they were marketing campers that had diesel generators. It's like, yeah, so let's turn your fully electric truck into a hybrid. Just gotten a hybrid anyway.
I'm about to see what comes of all this.
blind spot. About to ram him off the road.
Just, sometimes you gotta. Beauty of a video game. If I'm pissing you off enough, you can shove him off the road like I did to that guy earlier. There's a helicopter.
I had the first accident in this stream because that dude just slammed on the brakes.
There's an accident up here. Right lane's blocked. Traffic's gonna be merging. I'll get over. Keep low. Giant ass owl on the back. When they're gonna add the extra trucks that come with us, you know, the one in front, the one behind, the pickup trucks or whatever with the
You can already
flag.
do that with, that's been in the game for a long time. They're called special cargo or something, but it doesn't work in Convoy. And honestly, like, it's a novel experience, but it's so not worth doing because the freaking escort AI breaks so often. And you'll just randomly fail because one of the escort cars will get stuck somewhere or like cut off by the other AI. And like when that happens, it's not a fine. It straight up fails the scenario and you have to start over.
After 600 miles.
Yeah. It's really stupid. I mean, you don't, those jobs are not really long distance, but it is a huge pain in the ass. One time I was doing like a huge gravel truck, like one of those big ass caterpillars that you would see on in a quarry or something.
Yeah.
And where I had to take it, I couldn't get it through the gates.
Just getting stuck.
There was literally no way through for me. I couldn't believe they did that. Come on, man. You're supposed to... There's only a handful of those jobs. It doesn't take that much to manually verify the pickup and drop-off points.
Someone failed their QC testing duties. Sounds like my last job. Half of my job was, here's the fix for the customer, and get on with the customer, spend an hour trying to get it working and figure it out. Look in the logs, it's broken. QC's like, oh, here's another build.
Thanks for wasting everybody's time.
Pretty much. Downside of being in the software industry. Right now I'm looking for something in cyber. Maybe cyber AI, I don't know. Depends where the paycheck is. They give me enough money, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going outside to cut the lawn, yeah. Guess I'm going. Prefer to be remote at home, but right amount of money that might get me to go into an office. Need to make sure I get a nice whip to go along with it.
For how much you can just do remotely in the tech side, going into an office is so stupid.
That's why I just avoid it. Even though I live right next to like one of the busy company areas of our city, it would take me like 5 minutes to get to work. I still don't want to have to get up and get ready and go in. But we already proved during COVID that everything can stay active remote, including the power, all this important stuff that they thought you had to be in the office for. It kept running, right? But all the old people want to go back in the office.
It's the only way they socialize.
So I don't need to socialize. I got video game. I don't want to go to a damn conference and go in the office. Get out of here. There were some cool locations of conferences, like Amsterdam or something, but it's like, I still don't want to go an entire week to Amsterdam to sit at a conference. I want to go there and actually go sightseeing and stuff.
That's what your off time's for.
I don't know. People I work with are the type of people that will stay at the conference all day, then you go out to dinner, then you hang out. They have to stay like an extra weekend or something at least. Last job only took me to Florida near Miami each way. One was Miami Beach. I swear just so my boss could go walk, do his jog down the beach and look at some booties or something. Then the other one was like Fort Lauderdale.
Hell yeah, dude. Gotta go bird watching.
Hey, my U.S. boss and the CEO of the whole company from Germany just would go out jogging down the beach in the morning. That was the time they took us to went to a Miami basketball game.
Up here.
They're all beer happy, so you know, I had a few beers. Then we had to wake up and do a stupid meeting the next day. They stayed up ultra late, wanted us to get up at like 8 a.m. and do like a whole friggin' QBR or whatever the hell they call it. Feeling like shit, gotta fucking present stuff. Best part is some of my coworkers, when I went back and it was late, still stayed at the bar. They're getting fucking pounded. There's some desync right there. Some of your trailer was like floating around a little bit. Oh shit, I'm getting low on fuel. Next time we see a gas station. Just got the warning. They're cool. Let me siphon some of that gas.
Get out of here.
Let's see, we'll check how far we are. 129 miles. Might actually not be too much over. Am I getting a text from someone's asking Cheryl to go to a store for Peking duck or something? What the fuck? Like some old lady who thinks my phone number is her daughter or something. She'll call and leave random messages, and I've had to tell her multiple times that she has the wrong number.
Sometimes that happens to me, and I'm like, I've had this phone number for 20 years. Whoever you think this is, you're
Exactly.
literally wrong.
Then they be giving like their doctor's office a number to call. I'm like, I don't know who that is. That's the man was responding when they were calling their daughter or whatever. Just like, you have the wrong number, stop calling me. Didn't say it in that way. I'm a nice fellow when I can be.
Back when everyone was getting hit by those insane amount of spam calls,
Oh dude, that was horrible.
I would pick it up and blow into the highest note on my harmonica. Like, one of them is a real person. They're like, hi, can you hear me? There's like a really loud ringing. I just kept blowing until they hung up. Usually it takes a couple seconds.
It's funny.
About your vehicle's extended warranty.
Yeah, right. My warranty is too old.
Warranty this.
Pretty much.
Alright, what is this guy doing?
I wish my car had a warranty. But this summer I've had it 14 years. Wild.
Okay, I shouldn't have gotten over it.
No, I feel like 14 years going by. Years and it only has 70,000 miles or something. Do need to do a lot of work though. Control arms, new suspension, new tires. You know, that's a fucking fortune. That's also an excuse to go aftermarket. So. Take it from the daily driver to the project car. I do those. They're called the weekly driver. I use it like once a week. Gotta be a gas station somewhere out here.
What is this guy doing?
You better move, man. I'm on that E. I still got enough in E. I'm still on like the upper half of E, but...
I do see a gas station up there.
Oh yeah, I just see it on my phone now. It just popped up. We gotta get off, I assume.
There's a gas station the way we're going anyway, so...
Fuck. Need to get over
this guy
it.
doing? Oh my god.
I was gonna edge towards the line, but slow down naturally. And there we go. Man, we better make the light. I'm gonna go wide just to block traffic.
the auto entrance. Whatever.
Yo, you're supposed to go in over there. Is this the truck engine? Doesn't have a sign.
The sign that said autos
there it is.
had an arrow pointing left and then had an arrow pointing forward for the
You
truck.
had to wrap all the way around that turn back here to get to the actual truck entrance. Hate to disappoint those tuned in, but this will be our last job once we drop this off for today. This bi-weekly, so not next Thursday, but the Thursday after. Next Thursday will be Snow Runner, another trucking game. We're currently trucking in Maine, but we just started, so I think it'll be our third Main Street. It's a lot to do. A lot slower pace, accident, flip over more, all that good stuff. Out of here. Oh shit, it's the police. You burned that stop sign, dude.
No, I didn't.
Oh, there's two of them, too. Bruh. Everyone and their mother is coming down the road right now while I'm trying to go left. I'm gonna pull out. That's right, y'all let me in. Please don't hit me. Alright, they all stopped. I don't think they had stop sign. Maybe they did it on black. How do we do? Drive this from one facility to the Owl dealership or something? Damn, look at all those tractors back there.
Oh, that was interesting.
Looks like a service center.
I have to back it into this random spot in front of the ramp.
Go ahead. Need me to move or am I good?
No, you're fine. Just gonna straighten out and then go back.
Go in a different spot. Same direction as you, but all the way on the close to that fuel tank. Excellent. Perfect timing. Yeah, 120 grand. Pretty solid. I was watching real fast. Wrong screen. We show schedule everywhere. Beginning, end of streams, just so people know. So, NX is RS2 Vietnam, but just add a half hour into that. Let's just go for 4:30. Why not? And, yeah, so 4:30 to 6:30-ish. On RS2 tomorrow, we got Hell Loose, Ground Branch, headliners. For Saturday, one Sunday. Then we'll be back to our normal routine on Monday once again. Shout out to MFR across the board, BT on Patreon, Miami Macaster membership, Beastly on Superchat. Thanks for watching, like, sub, peace out.